Hello, my name is Dongwi Yu, and I'm thrilled to share our research on patient perspectives concerning AI-driven predictions of schizophrenia relapses. This project was made possible by working with my wonderful collaborators, Hayoung, Johnny, Michael, Kaylee, Jennifer, Gregory, and Munmun. We are focusing on schizophrenia spectrum disorders because they are among the most devastating. Additionally, individuals with these disorders are socially marginalized and academically underrepresented. Schizophrenia spectrum disorders affect 1 in 300 people worldwide, for a total of 24 million patients globally. They are characterized by psychotic symptoms such as auditory and visual hallucinations and delusional thinking, as well as other mood disorders such as paranoia, depression, and bipolar. Unfortunately, there is no known cure for these disorders, but medications, injections, and psychotherapy have been proven to be effective in helping patients maintain their everyday lives, including going to school and working for wages. One unfortunate aspect of these disorders is that most patients will go through relapses even if they are able to maintain a stable situation with the help of medication and therapy. Relapses come with numerous costs for patients. They may have to quit school or work, and may even be hospitalized, which can be expensive and intrusive. Therefore, identifying warning signs and early intervention are the most important parts of schizophrenia treatment. To support this, researchers have developed AI models that can predict future relapses using patients' personal data, such as that from smartphones, smartwatches, and social media. While these models have shown promising results, patients' perspectives, which have not been explored yet, are critical for these AI models to be effective and safe for patients. There are several issues with the current AI-driven predictions that lack patients' perspectives. It is unclear how these predictions can support patients in work practices for relapse prevention and symptom management. More importantly, ethical concerns such as bias and marginalization must be understood from the perspectives of those most impacted by these predictions, namely the patients. Therefore, our work aims to explore patient work practices related to relapse prevention and to envision AI-driven predictions that are both safer and more ethical. Specifically, we explored these two research questions. How do patients perceive AI-based predictions in the context of schizophrenia relapse? What is the potential role and impact of AI-based predictions on the self-care strategies of patients with schizophrenia? This study consists of 3 phases. First of all, we conducted an interview study to understand work practices of relapse detection from patients' perspectives. Based on learning, we prototyped an AI-based tool for people with schizophrenia. Finally, we gathered feedback from patients with schizophrenia for developing design implications for future technologies. For the first phase, interview study, we recruited 28 people with schizophrenia from online support communities on Reddit and Facebook. During the interviews, we asked questions regarding their own definitions of relapse and their work practices and their perspectives on relapse detection algorithms. This image serves as an example of a mental health AI technology that we presented to our participants during the interviews. This particular AI model utilized patients' Facebook data, including language patterns, pulse volume, and timing, to predict psychiatric hospitalization, which functions as a proxy of schizophrenia relapse with a positive predictive value of 0.66. This example helped our participants express their opinions and concerns more effectively because they were not extensively familiar with mental health AI technologies. Our study highlights a significant discrepancy between patients' experiences of schizophrenia relapse and the definitions used by AI models. Clinically, relapse is characterized as an acute psychotic exacerbation. However, terms such as acute and exacerbation lack objective criteria, leading to subjective interpretations. This ambiguity has led clinical research to rely on hospitalizations as markers of relapse, a practice adopted by recent AI models. However, this approach may not capture the full scope of patients' experience. We found that patients have their own diverse understanding of relapse. Some equate it with the reappearance of psychotic symptoms, as one participant put it, just going into psychosis. Others describe relapse as a significant worsening of symptoms, similar to losing touch with reality. P4's account here illustrates this by detailing her interaction with delusions. The divergence between the operational definition of AI models and the subjective experiences of patients is stark. As a result, AI-driven technologies run the risk of failing to provide adequate support because they don't reflect patients' own perceptions and lived realities of relapse. Next finding is about social aspect of relapse detection. While patients can define what relapse means to them, recognizing it during an episode is challenging. Patients like P14 often have difficulty recalling episodes or recognizing the onset of psychosis, affecting their ability to self-identify relapses. Due to this difficulty, patients depend on their close relationships to confirm suspicions of a relapse. P4 here on the screen, for example, leans on her husband to validate her experiences, questioning her perceptions to distinguish reality from symptoms. This points to a significant gap in current AI models, which fail to account for the social processes integral to relapse detection. Addressing this in AI design could make a profound difference in their applicability. While support systems are integral to patient or practices of relapse detection, patients often find it difficult to express changes in their condition to their support systems. AI predictions can serve as a catalyst, prompting them to reach out. For example, P28 here on the screen sees AI as a tool to get the attention of her support system and a reminder to discuss her daily symptoms. Our participants value the role of AI in prompting discussions with their support networks, even when it comes to managing disagreements or addressing false positives. In conclusion, while AI offers significant support in relapse prevention, it's critical that these models are designed to work with existing patient support systems. Such collaborative tools could redefine relapse prevention and overall care in schizophrenia. Let's delve into ethical concerns raised by patients regarding AI in mental health. Our participants are aware of the fact that their data can be accessed by companies, potentially leading to monitoring and profiling. Specifically for schizophrenia, the symptom of paranoia complicates interactions with AI. Notifications from AI models could trigger or worsen the very symptoms they aim to manage. Beyond surveillance, autonomy is a significant concern. Participants are wary of AI models influencing decisions about their care, particularly involuntary hospitalizations, without their input or the context they provide to clinicians. In conclusion, building trust with patients, ensuring data security, and safeguarding autonomy are as vital as the technological development itself. Based on the findings from the phase 1, we created a prototype. First, we replaced the word relapse with more patient-centered language. Second, our prototype nudges users to reach out to their support systems when they receive any predictions from the tool. Finally, we used caring and suggestive language throughout the tool to minimize ethical concerns such as surveillance and autonomy. This prototype is a smartphone application that allows patients to share their Facebook data and receive AI-enabled information regarding their risk of relapse. This prototype used considerate and nuanced language such as, "You may be experiencing some mental health issues." It also has suggestions for self-care, which can encourage autonomous efforts of patients. It also has a question of whether they would like to share this prediction with their support systems. On the page of Review Your Facebook Information, this app provides users with an opportunity to review the raw social media data. This allows users to compare their own decision with AI predictions. We brought this prototype to 7 participants who completed the Phase 1 interview. The goal of this feedback gathering was to iterate design implications for future technologies. Our prototype presented mental health predictions to participants, followed by a question, "Would you like to share this information with your support system?" All participants expressed a willingness to share concerning predictions with their support systems. However, the concept of support system varied among participants. Some included family and clinicians, others peer support groups. This highlights a crucial aspect for future technology design: the need to customize support systems based on individual preferences and relationships. Our prototype included a unique feature, the Review of Your Facebook Information page, which allows users to reflect on their post, contributing to the AI's mental health predictions. Participants actively engaged with this feature, analyzing their own posts for patterns and indicators. For instance, P9 looked for signs of disorganized thinking in his writing, using terms like word salad to describe symptomatic patterns. Beyond interpreting AI predictions, this review process fosters self-reflection. P8 described it as an opportunity to reflect on and acknowledge past behaviors, recognizing patterns he previously overlooked. From our 3-phase study, we learned that individuals with schizophrenia define relapses differently from the definitions used by AI predictions, and they expect that AI-driven predictions will support collaboration between patients and support systems. Therefore, based on these findings, we advocate that researchers developing AI-driven predictions should take into account how patients identify relapses and symptoms. Moreover, it is important that researchers design AI-driven predictions not only to provide prediction information, but also to facilitate collaboration between patients and support systems. We hope that our work stimulates more research into this area of patient support system collaboration with AI-based predictions in mental health. One of the motivations for this research is the social marginalization and academic underrepresentation of people with schizophrenia, particularly within the CHI community. This concern is echoed by P11, who poignantly observed that such individuals are often silenced in many aspects of their lives. This work reveals that individuals with schizophrenia are not passive receivers of treatment. Rather, they are autonomous agents in their self-care management, actively seeking support from others. Our work also highlights that these individuals have their own perspectives on AI-driven predictions, which should be respected in technology design. We hope our work is the first of many studies to solicit the voices of individuals with schizophrenia and to explore design opportunities with them. Thank you very much for listening to my talk, and please refer to our paper for more detailed information. If you have any questions, please email me at dyoo@kent.edu. Thank you very much.